The Galapagos Islands, situated on the equator in the eastern Pacific Ocean, about 605 miles off the coast of Ecuador, are a province of Ecuador, consisting of 13 major islands, along with numerous smaller islands and rocks. In 1835, when the British naturalist Charles Darwin arrived in the Galapagos Islands aboard the HMS Beagle, he was 26 years old. It was his observations during just 5 weeks on this volcanic archipelago that laid the foundation for his later development of the theory of evolution by natural selection, and the writing and publication of On the Origin of Species. In August 2025, we arrived in the Galapagos Islands to explore this magical land once visited by Darwin. We visited 3 of the major islands: San Cristóbal, Santa Cruz, and Isabela. Transferring flight in Guayaquil to San Cristóbal Island. Flight attendant spraying insecticide before landing, to prevent introduction of invasive species and diseases. Landing at San Cristóbal Airport. Adult international visitors must pay a $200 entrance fee in cash upon arrival at the island's airport. Our hotel in San Cristóbal Island. Food from this restaurant looks so yummy. A $5 meal: soup, rice with chicken, pork or fish, and juice. Passing Man Beach. The Cerro Tijeritas and Playa Bacarizo hike starts next to the Interpretation Center. The trail begins as a well-paved and maintained path, followed by a rugged volcanic terrain, with towering cacti along both sides. From the top of Cerro Tijeritas, Frigate Bird Hill, you can continue to Bacarizo Beach. Nearby is a huge statue of the young Darwin, overlooking the bay where the HMS Beagle was anchored. This American-made cannon was brought to the Galapagos Islands during World War II, to defend the Panama Canal. Punta Corolla Beach, a popular beach, known for its sea lion colonies. The Galapagos sea lion is a subspecies that evolved from the California sea lion, but its direct ancestors likely came from the South American coast. They are likely to have arrived in the islands after being swept south by powerful ocean currents during a fierce storm. Over time, they evolved into a distinct, endemic species. The separation between the two species is estimated to have occurred around 2 million years ago. Puerto Bacarizo Moreno, the capital of the Galapagos province. The monument to commemorate the 100th anniversary of Darwin's arrival in San Cristóbal. A baby sea lion suckling. Red crab-like crustaceans crawling over rocks. Are they crabs?
Yes, they are the red rock crabs, also known as Sally Lightfoot crab, because of its agility. On September 15, 1835, Darwin landed on San Cristóbal Island, then known as Chatham Island. During his 5-week stay, Darwin explored 4 islands: San Cristóbal, Floriana, Isabela, and Santiago. where he observed and studied a vast number of unique species. He spent most of his time on land collecting specimens and making observations that later laid the foundation for his theory of evolution.
The next morning, we gathered at the ferry terminal in Puerto Baquerizo Moreno to join 360 snorkeling tour, Kicker Rock. First we need to take a water taxi from the pier to board on the boat anchored offshore. We are a group of 12 people from the US, the UK and Spain.
Say hi. The only Portuguese that we have is coming from the southeast side. So I want to say that here is flat, but once that we get to the Punta Pico and we go to another direction, another side of the islands, it will be choppy. It will be rough.
Arriving at our first snorkeling site, Kicker Rock, the remnant of a volcanic cone featuring two towering lava walls separated by a deep channel. Our guide will lead us to swim through the channel and around the rock for an hour of snorkeling.
Here at Kicker Rock, strong ocean currents flow through a narrow channel, and deep steep rock walls provide a sheltered habitat for a variety of marine life. This unique geological formation creates a powerful upwelling and provides an ideal feeding ground for many species. Allowing snorkeling at the Kicker Rock to experience the same spectacular views as deep-sea divers.
Is that a shark?
Yes. It's a blacktip reef shark. Notice the black markings on the tips of its fins.
The area is a popular spot for viewing hammerhead sharks. Wonder if we'll be lucky enough to see one today. There they are. Two of them. Only after we left Kicker Rock did we get to see the full view of it.
Kicker Rock! Woo!
Continue heading to Cerro Brujo Beach. You can see Kicker Rock in the distance through this cave. Continue heading to Sardine Bay. We had our second snorkeling and landing at Sardine Bay. In the water so shallow you can almost touch the bottom, we saw tropical fish, starfish, and various marine creatures. looking hard for any sight of boobies as we passing Punta Pit. The sea becomes rougher approaching Rosa Blanca Beach.
Which animal we don't have to be heard that we have in San Cristóbal and Isabela Islands?
Iguana.
Here, shallow lagoons are surrounded by unique volcanic formations and cacti, making it a paradise for snorkeling enthusiasts. The tour guide photographed a group of sharks in the clear turquoise water. Compared with the black-tip sharks that kick a rock, these must be white-tip sharks. Day 3, San Cristóbal Island Highland Tour. Our first stop is Liberia Beach. Can you spot the sea lion puppy? Next, we visited La Casa del Ceibo, a large tree house, built within a massive 300-year-old ceiba tree, but was demolished recently due to safety reason. Climbing down the steep ladder to reach the bottom. Where we saw some old collections. The treehouse is gone, but the boathouse next to it is still there. Next, we climbed the muddy stairs in the thick fog to see El Junco Lagoon, the volcanic lake. But we can hardly see anything. Lastly, we visited the David Rodriguez Breeding Center, where we saw giant tortoises living in a semi-natural habitat.
About 500 years ago, the Spanish discovered the giant tortoises on an isolated island near the equator, whose shells reminded them of a type of saddle. Because of its large number, they named the island
Galapagos,
meaning saddle or tortoise in Old Spanish. Galapagos tortoises can live for over 150 years, and weigh over 500 pounds, making them the largest living tortoise species on Earth. Charles Darwin observed that despite the Galapagos Islands being never connected to the mainland, the isolation of each island led to the evolution of distinct subspecies, including tortoises. There were originally 14 or more subspecies of giant tortoises living in Galapagos. Human hunting and introduced species have led to the extinction of several subspecies, and at least 4 subspecies have become completely extinct. To protect the species and increase the number of giant tortoises, in 2002, Galapagos National Park Service built this breeding center. Here, eggs are immediately collected and artificially incubated. The newborns are cared for in captivity until they are 5 years old, after which they are returned to their natural habitat.
Waiting for water taxi to take us to the ferry boat. The Galapagos water taxis cost $1 per person. This is our ferry boat, AMI 1, to Santa Cruz Island. After 2 hours of rough seas, we arrived at Santa Cruz. The hotel's name,
La mirada del solitario George,
translates the gaze of Lonesome George. It has a spacious and well-lit kitchen and dining area. Lonesome George is arguably the most famous tortoise in the world. We will find out more about his story in the next episode.